So did you hear the one about the farmer's daughter? Hardest working man in television wants to meet them with the idea of making beautiful music together. This is no joke, actually. If Farmer's Daughter, which is one of Canada's finest country music bands, wants to make a singer out of me, they got their work cut out for them.
Over the past 8 years, Farmer's Daughter has left life in the country lane and is on the fast track to stardom.
So much of it.
They've taken their act on the road to get their sound on the charts. Farmer's Daughter is Angela Kelman from Brandon, Manitoba.
It's 1 hour of glamour a day, and the other 23 hours is a lot of hard work.
Shauna Ray Samagrad from Innisfree, Alberta.
That hour that you get to be on stage is what we all live for.
And her cousin, Jake Leisky from Quill Lake, Saskatchewan.
You live to make your music, you live to sell your records and travel and do live shows.
Slams the door, she cranks the key, radio blaring, got to be.
All their hard work is paying off with hit songs, a gold record, and
Farmer's Daughter.
a Juno for Best Country Group.
Thank you very much.
Now they're touring across Canada on their way to a gig in Elora, Ontario. I always felt I was a little bit country, so the band's about to get a fourth daughter, me. First stop is a rehearsal studio to figure out where the illegitimate daughter fits in. I have to learn to sing their hit Freeway.
This one's yours.
Before tomorrow night's gig. Starting with the lyrics.
Free with the money, money.
Money.
Yeah, that's it. Very good.
Now, in a group whose trademark is tight three-way harmonies, it's going to be tough to find a part for a voice like mine.
So you've got a great, big, huge, long, wide range.
No, it's about this big.
Free with the soul.
Okay, so I've got a small vocal range, so we try and match my voice to one of the girls.
Can you free with her soul, she's free with her money.
If we tighten your leather pants a little bit, you might be able to sing with me.
Okay, what do you
What I sing is, she's free with her soul, she's free with her money.
Holy.
Ready? 2,
She would-
3, 4.
She's free with her soul, she's free with her money.
I usually start hip left. When I go.
And not only do you have to know the lyrics and sing the right parts, you have to look good doing it.
There was a man in Indiana.
Shake your ass a little bit.
Really?
Stimulation.
Finally, we put it all together.
And she will.
That's it.
She's free with her soul. She's free with her money. She's free with her love. She's got so much of it.
After rehearsal, it's time to hit the road to make it to tomorrow night's gig in Elora, Ontario. And Farmer's Daughter doesn't travel light. They take the boys in the band, and the girls too, plus their equipment, and last and probably least, the newest Farmer's Daughter. Rock and roll bus.
Well, this bus is just great. Beautiful color scheme.
Kind of brothel-like, don't you find?
Just so I know now that I'm on the bus, are there rules?
You can't burp and you can't fart. Just around us directly. Like if you want to go back to your bunk.
Now, does it have a washroom?
No, because 2 reasons. There's boys on the bus.
Boys in the bus and washrooms don't go together?
No, it's hard for them to hit something at the best of times, let alone in a moving vehicle. And secondly, it's not very olfactory pleasing.
Stinky.
Stinky.
Okay. How do you request a stop?
You go, Jerry, I gotta pee.
She's free with her mind, she's free with her spirit, she's free with her love to listen, can hear, you can hear it, free down the highway, 90 miles an hour, she's gone.
We were on the road 270 days out of the year, and most of it was in this bus.
We've spent way more hours on the bus than we have at our respective homes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Way more.
Got to be on our own freeway.
Freeway.
and you have to stay really healthy. If you break down, your throat breaks down, you can't sing, you can't get through a show. It's very physical what we do.
Freeway! Freeway!
Let me just take it down. You could just take it down a notch. This does happen to be our favorite.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Just a little bit.
She's gone. She's on her own freeway.
It's difficult to have a family. It's difficult to own a home and have a permanent residence.
There's a lot of personal sacrifices. Over the years, we've missed family events because we had a gig.
Sometimes you look forward to the long trips just to catch up on sleep and reading and...
You do wear out on truck stop food a bit.
Yeah. But never on the truckers!
It's Farmer's Daughter. Can I have your autograph?
Hey, Lori. I want daughter for a day. Did you want me to sign it as well? Or?
No, she's
I'm
so
kind of
cute.
an honorary
I decided
daughter.
I'd just get her.
So you don't want mine is what you're saying,
No.
Lori?
Are you also part of the band?
Give me one more chance to show you that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go and let you go, baby. Now since I've seen you in the arms, I want you back. I want you back.
Yeah! That was great. That really was great. We've been on the road for quite a while, so I was thinking maybe I'd catch a little shut-eye. I'm starting to get this road thing down now. It's like about 70% of the time you're traveling, and I guess just for a very brief moment you get to be on stage. Okay, well, good night. Now stay tuned, folks, because when we come back, never before revealed secrets with Farmer's Daughter.
Before the three of us go on stage, we touch breasts.
Plus, will I have a touching experience as an honorary daughter for the day?
Calling all you cowboys, these ladies want to dance.
Welcome back, folks. I'm on the road as the newest member of the country group Farmer's Daughter. I've been learning my part. Freeway. Oh, practicing like crazy to get ready to go on the stage tonight. But first, the girls keep me abreast of how they prepare for a show.
The three of us always put together the set list. It always goes to the band. We like to look at it and go over it before the show. And it's very important that before the three of us go on stage, we touch breasts.
We do a little circle.
It's like a pyramid.
We don't touch breasts, but we touch our breasts
not like this,
to each
but we
other's
hug
breasts.
each other and it
In a
must be some
triangle.
kind of primal.
Like that.
Like this.
That. Sometimes I have to arch my back if I've lost a little weight. I'm a little less blessed than the other two.
Well, I can hardly wait for the show tonight. But before we get to play, we have to unload and set up the stage. This is heavy. The Elora Music Festival has to have the most unique stage in Canada. It actually floats in the middle of a rock quarry.
It's pretty wild. The gorge is gorgeous.
The audience will line the rim of the quarry.
I'm a little worried about the choreography, though. Like,
Yeah.
misstep, eh?
Yeah, totally.
While the girls are really busy signing autographs and stuff, it's the band's job to set up the stage and make sure everything works.
There could be a problem with power or a cable. One cable, one little problem can set you back at, an hour to 2 hours.
2 hours later, we're ready for the most important part of the job before the show.
Sound check, sweetie.
Sound check.
Basically, sound check means time when you check the sound. Okay, so mental note to self, sound check, check sound.
It's good, well named.
Yeah.
A well named.
Apropos, isn't it?
Yeah.
Check 1 2 check 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 1 2 check check 1 2 check 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 check.
Okay, what do? I just say check, 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 or
Yes.
what am I looking for?
Check.
Check, check, check.
It's a very important part of our day.
That's where we get the balance of the instruments and our voices in what we call our monitors.
Hello.
We can hear ourselves back and everything that we need to hear on stage to do our job effectively.
Check, check,
He's getting just a bit
check,
too confident.
check, check.
Well, I picked up the check part of sound check, but how about the sound? Wouldn't you know it, there seems to be one little problem with one little cable.
All I know is I felt that right in my ass. Woo, do that again.
Seeing as how we are sort of going downhill, when do we do the breast pressing ritual?
Right before the show.
Okay, okay.
Don't get excited.
Could we practice that just so I get it right? No. Okay, fine.
Sound check is barely over and already the crowd is beginning to gather at the quarry. Time is tight and, well, so are the outfits. The crew is busy with the final adjustments. I'm not sure I'm ready, but before I know it...
I think we're actually going to have to let you on stage.
Oh, no. There's no turning back now.
Okay, it's time for the ritual.
Really?
Yeah, are you ready? You're a little tall. I'm going to have to stand it really tall.
You're going to have to squat
Okay,
it down to breast
okay,
level.
ready? Okay.
Hot sun. All right.
It's going to be downhill from here.
Ready?
Catch a bar.
Did we do that right? You sure we don't have to go over that again?
No,
eh?
that was
Okay.
perfect.
Please join me in welcoming this evening's performers, Farmer's Daughter.
This is so weird.
It's 'cause I've done my prayer. There's no use in me denying my old friend. It's lonely gypsy.
All my training, practice, and hard work as a farmer's daughter comes down to this one moment on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest, Mr. Peter Jordan.
Smile big at the people in the parks that paint the big flashy
There was a man in Indiana. I tried to give her a cash house and the birds and a heart of gold. But it was not what she was dreaming of. It's just not enough.
Okay, we're facing each other.
Stimulation, limitation, consummation, and a champagne cooked in hell, and she will. She's free with her soul, she's free with her money, she's free with her love, she's got so much of it. She's free with her time, she gives it to a stranger. She's gone. She's gone. She's on her own free way. Never looking back, she's on the right track. She's gone. Freeway. She'll be on the right track.
Freeway.
Her own freeway. Don't you know?
That was that good.
Superstar!
This is a power, this is what we experience on a day-to-day basis.
Well, I guess the power circuits just couldn't handle adding an extra daughter to the mix. But I learned on that stage that you have to be prepared for anything. And when the power comes back, the show must go on.
Don't you know that you got to be her own freeway? Got to be her own freeway.
You rock, man.
Farmer's daughter, ladies and gentlemen.
Peter Jordan.
Well, my career ended on a high note. As I left the stage, the real farmer's daughter still had a job to do well into the night.
From the time I was 5 years old, there was no question in my life that I wanted to do anything else.
I could never live any other way. We have a fun lifestyle.